I remember that dog with them. What's up, my good people? Welcome back again to my kitchen, Flint Food and Adventure Kitchen. So today, people, I'm gonna make some. Today, I can officially say I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna make my version of what I think Canadian dishes. Right? This is my version. Right? Right? I don't speak for everybody. Right? But living here a while, you get to understand and learn about Canadians. And so my first thing I'm gonna go with mac and cheese. Right? Sounds easy, don't it? It's cook it and gather that. No. Only thing is I cook it differently. Right? Everything is different about my mac and cheese. See? Canadian dish. But my mac and cheese now is gonna have a little bit of herbs and spice. Oh yeah. And the ringleader of it is shrimp. Right? It's gonna be, actually, you know what? This is some shrimp, diced up, cut up, with lots of fresh herbs and spice on it, with some dry seasoning as well. Right, so I'm telling you, this is shrimp with green onions, you have garlic, yellow onions. There's no sweet bell pepper in it, just everything else is out of it. Right, and there's a cut of some tomatoes, which is good. And they will put some Maggi seasoning, some Maggi fish, right, and season it up to the bone. Right? So we have thyme, but not the sticks, just the, the leaves. Mix it up with some Maggi and Maggi fish, which I can show you. These are some of the ingredients that I put in, right? All-purpose Maggi, and this is Maggi fish, right? A little bit of black pepper, right? Some turmeric is on it as well, right? If you know, I like to cook with turmeric, right? I try to put it in every dish I cook. So we're gonna make some mac and cheese, shrimp, stir-fried shrimp, spicy stir-fried shrimp, mac and cheese, right? That's how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do my version. I don't use milk, but I have coconut milk, right? Coconut cream, make it melt out in some warm water, so I get it, instead of make it tie out in the pot, right? I want it to come out as milk, which is almost dead. So we're gonna cut up all of this, waiting for the water to boil. Start cooking the macaroni, pre-cook it. While that's pre-cooking, we're gonna go and cook with my shrimp, right? So in this now for my shrimp, I have 1 piece of green onions. We have some parsley. This is not oregano, parsley and basil. No, not basil. Cilantro. That's the name I'm looking for. This is cilantro. Right? Basil is finished. I gotta get some. And we have 1 little piece of green pepper. Right? This now is some carrot and green beans. Right? That's gonna be in it too. That's part of my craft dinner. Mac and cheese. KD. Original KD. Right? So this now is my coconut cream. I want it to melt out, which is good, yeah. Right, so I use coconut milk instead of regular milk. And this is original natural coconut, as you can see, 100%. No fake coloring, no preservative. It's what it is. Right? So when you open it, you got to put it in the fridge. That's the thing that keep it the cold. Right? That is preservative is the fridge. So now, I'm gonna put my my milk over here. I'm gonna wash my hands so I don't want to get the seasoning on my hand. So, all right. Go. Sometimes I can't cut nothing with this plastic on, right? Need a glove that fit much better. You know, this too, it's way bigger than mine, but it's alright to make it work. So I want to cut up my green onions, parsley, cilantro. I'm going to cut up all these herbs, and then some of these will be the decoration to go on top of the cheese, the mac and cheese when it's finished, right? Because nothing beat fresh herbs and spice in the peas, especially when it comes to fresh herbs. No matter what you cook, you sprinkle a little bit of fresh herbs over it, you're good. So, all right, some onions and sweet bell pepper. All right, my pigs, now. See? Canadian eat lots of herbs and spices, you know, really. You know, when it comes to vegetable, fresh herbs and spice, Canadian good for that, man. They're good. Especially in British Columbia, you know. See, through British Columbia is a rainforest. You can go to North Van and you get fresh herbs from off the field or in somebody's backyard, really. They use it and cook. Which you have to go, some people have to go to the supermarket to get that. Here, you can go in somebody's backyard and have a whole pile of bush, look like just all the waste bush, but it's all herbs. So, nice version of Canadian, one of Canadian dish that I like, right? And I cook it my way, which I call the Caribbean way then. So that's why the shrimp have to be in it. Spicy shrimp, see? Everything is in it. You have ghost pepper, which is hot, right? Onion, scallion, thyme, see? Garlic, then all-purpose Maggi, right? Then you have just some Maggi fish seasoning on it as well, because it's seafood, right? So, yeah, season that bad boy up with some black pepper and cinnamon. A little bit of cinnamon powder is on it too, just like that, people. Caribbean way. You know, Caribbean like spice, you know, herbs and spice. Yes. Then Alright, so now that done. When I'm done, I'm going to use my scissors now, and I want to blend up. I want to just kind of cut up all of these. Yeah, but I'll show you. Garlic, and then this is my fresh herbs. This is parsley. Parsley, then you have cilantro. Put some cilantro in it. And all of this now is just a topping on the mac and cheese. Alright, my water is boiling up, right? So let me do this. So alright, nice. Mac and cheese. And I need a little bit of oil because I don't want it to stick. Right, so you put a little bit of oil in it, in the water. And you put about a teaspoon of oil, not this big spoon, but it's a little bit I put. Right? So, I'm going to throw in my mac and cheese. That's how we're going to start them out. Right? That's how we're going to start them out, my peeps. Alright. Look, give me a spoon. More or less a fork. Alright, so now, with that one do thing, you know we're gonna finish, cut this bad boy up. Right? And this is all of this now is to go is the topping. Right? It's not gonna mix in the food, it's gonna be on the top. All these fresh herbs, yes. So when you take a bite, you get some fresh herbs in it, you taste the difference. Trust me. The big difference when you use fresh herbs on your food when it's cooked. Right? You don't want to cook it because when you cook it, you kind of get rid of everything in it, the whole purpose of it. Right? So, yeah, that's just me though. Alright, my people. So my shrimp is here. So I'm going to start my shrimp as well. Right? I'm not even going to wait. I can use this fire. No, I'll use this. Need a bigger stove. Alright. While the macaroni is bubbling, we're going to start the shrimp, right? Because the shrimp is the easiest thing to do. Alright, so we're going to stir fry this shrimp with all these herbs and spice in it, which is good. Right. Which is good, I gotta pay attention to that. Right? fresh herbs and spice, always good. And then after we're gonna incorporate it with some green beans with carrots. It's nice. I could put some string bean in it too, but you know, you don't want to overcrowd it. You know, it's good. It's mac and cheese. Right? No, we're gonna need a little bit of oil. A little bit. Alright, that's it. Look like I'm showing up, but no, just a little bit. Just a little bit, people. Not that much. Yeah? And you want to wet the pot bottom. I'm going to marinate that, these things. Stir fry it. Right? And then once we done stir fry it, we're going to deal with the coconut milk, the cheese, with all of that. And then we're going to incorporate that and then use the cheese, mix up everything, and then, you know, one becomes two, two becomes four. You know? Trust me, people. Alright, well, that's about it. And then if we need more seasoning, then we have it to use, right? So I'm just looking for something, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. You know, cheese, just in case we need more cheese. Right? We use the KD cheese, which is good. Alright, so now we're waiting on this. No, where's my scissors? Right? This is my food scissors. Now we want to cut up all of this. We want them finer. I could blend it up, but no. Not everything you're gonna use blender, man. You gotta do the old school way. Yeah, my pigs. Canadian food. This is my version of what I think Canadian food, some of what Canadian food is. And they cook with lots of herbs, fresh herbs. They like to do that, really. Like most country, throw everything on in a bunch of oil. They like to throw everything in oil or on the grill. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, I think this dice up enough. Alright, peeps. That is that for that. Parsley, cilantro, right? Garlic, green onions, right? Chopped up, some herbs and spice. Well, there's no spice, just herbs. Alright. And this bad boy almost feel like it can almost come off. Yeah, almost can come out. Yeah, that ready. So now, my peeps, I'll show you what I'm on. Right? We're gonna let me make sure my camera is right where it's supposed to be. Right here. Okay. Let's throw in my shrimp. 1 minute, my peeps. Let me get out of this out. Alright. Nice. Alright. Now, alright, my people, that is it. Okay. This is spicy, really. This shrimp, very spicy. Yeah. This is gone. And then we're going to drain the water off that mac and cheese. So that is it. Alright, my people, just keep watching. I'm putting back my camera because I'm going to need my hands in a minute. Alright, my people, look at it. Okay? That's what we're talking about. Now, we're going to throw some of this is going to go into the shrimp, and then the rest is going to stay for the toppings once it's finished. Right? And the sauce this is going to be, it's supposed to be in the shrimp. We're going to throw that in right now, so everything can, you know, come up to its standard. That's what we are talking about. Alright, now, my green beans and my carrot. Turn this down because we're done with that. Nice. Switch fire. That one done, give me the big fire. Turn you off. Alright. I'm gonna drain you off right now, but give me a minute. Cover him down. Then I have my herbs and my spice, and then I have my coconut milk. Yeah, boy. Nice. I want the coconut milk. I'm gonna strain them off, throw some in there. Yeah. And then the shrimp and everything is gonna go in before the cheese. The cheese is gonna go in last. Right? So the shrimp, coconut creamy milk, everything is gonna go in. I'm gonna put some herbs and spice on it, mix them up. So then we'll save some for later. Right? My version of Canadian supper. Okay? Real talk, my people. So, my strainer. Give me my strainer. I'll tell you this. Alrighty then. Nice. Now we get the strainer, get the gravener. Nice. That's what I'm talking about right there. So now, my peeps, you what I'm gonna do first now. My shrimp one, that which thing? Yeah, shrimp good. What we're gonna do now, some coconut cream, coconut milk. Instead of regular milk, I don't drink milk per se, so I use this. We're gonna switch back this stove over because this small burner won't do much. Alright, liquor. If we need more, we can always have more. So, coconut milk in. I want the milk to keep going for now. Right. I want the milk to kind of warm up with the food. Alright, nice. Nice. Now, look at my shrimp. Look at it. So look, come check out my food. That's how beautiful my shrimp is, people. Look at it. Hmm? Yeah. It's right down to where I want it, which is nice. Yeah, nice. With green beans, carrot, onion, scallion, garlic, thyme, then Maggi seasoning, all-purpose and Maggi fish, with a little bit of Cool Runnings seasoning. Everything is nice. So we're gonna fling them in the pot, but not yet. We want to switch this over back to the small stove because we want that coconut milk to start bubble up as it do right now, so which is good. But we need a bigger burner though, that's the thing. We need a big burner because small burner won't work. So just keep watching my people. Just keep watching my babes. Alright, give me back that. Turn you down. Nice. Alright, you go and while cook up now, bro. Do your thing. Yeah. When the coconut milk start to cook, it start to get thicker. And it can render, if you cook it too much, it can render down in oil on top and then the custard underneath. But we want the custard, but not the oil, too much of the oil. So we won't cook it down. We just want to cook it up nice, just enough. You ready? Now, this is the part you want to see. Alright, give me my spoon. We're going to take this out because we're not going to throw all the oil in. So we have a spoon with a strainer. Just use the spoon, take it up, throw it out like that, turn it down. Nice. Yeah, babes. That's what I'm talking about right here. Right here. I'm trying to get everything out of it. No waste food, Everything too expensive nowadays to waste. Alright. I think we get enough. That's it. Stir him up. Yeah. that. Remember, bring it on here so I go on. You want to see the pot to people. See? So that's what we are doing on right now. See? We have more coconut cream on it, which is good. That's why I'm gonna see back some, because coconut milk dry out real quick, you know, it sucks it up so quick, which is good. Right? So we're gonna throw the rest in when we're gonna put in the cheese. So now we turn it down on low, so it's good. What we're gonna do now, my peeps, this thing right now, we want some of it, not all of it. Some is gonna go, we're gonna cook it with it, and then we want a little bit to decorate it when we're finished, right? So we can taste the freshness of what we're eating. Okay? So that will go on top when it's finished. This will go in the pot right now. And this is everything: cilantro, parsley, thing, and green onion, purple onion, diced up garlic, sweet bell pepper. We want that in it. Okay? But I gotta put this camera down for a minute, so give me a minute, because if I don't hold this pot will just start to flip. I'm trying not to make my pot flip. Alright, my people, just stay tuned. I'll mix this bad boy up. Right? Fresh herbs, you know, and spice, mac and cheese. And the only spice in it is the ghost pepper, because I season up this shrimp from early, so the shrimp I can taste the spice. Alright, babes. This is what it looks like with the herbs and spice in it. Before I throw the cheese, I'm gonna show you. Then herbs and spice, everything in it. So now we're gonna throw the rest of the cream and then throw this cheese in it, mix it up, and then we'll show you where we're going. Right there, right? So first I'm gonna throw the cheese first. I'm gonna say I hope I don't have to throw all three of them really. So I'm hoping I don't need all three, but if I have to use it, then so be it, right? Nice. Alright, see? A little bit of my coconut milk left back. I'm going to throw it on it. Yes. Then I need my fork. I call it my 2-finger fork. Yeah, my version of Canadian food. Huh? Nice, babe. Look at that. Alright, I'm going to turn him down. I want to turn all the way down because it's cheese. Then, look at it, my peeps. And there it is. I don't think we need a next cheese in it. This is supposed to be good, really. And I don't want to throw the next one and get too much cheesy, which I don't mind, but let's keep it real. Huh? That's my version of Canadian food, right? Some of Canadian food. This is mac and cheese, original dish, Canadian food. right? But I cook it different. See? Green beans, carrot, parsley, basil, see? Green onion, garlic, thyme, all-purpose Maggi, shrimp, stirred fried, then add to it. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, my people. So let me go back over here for a minute. Thank you. Yeah, my people, glad to share that. So now, and I'll show you when I'm done too. So, what I mean, but for the rest of the herbs and spice, but for now, we're gonna do the biggest part of this cooking. You know what the biggest part is? Taste this. We know the cheese on the mac is good, but I want to see my shrimp, my herbs and spice, and if I need to put additives in it, right, to bring it to what I want. Wow. Wow. Up here? You know, I have to honestly say, I don't want to put nothing else in it, just this. All it needs is just the fresh herbs and spice on top. And it's good. I have to use the next part, guys. I can give you that part in my mouth already. Wow, peeps. I have to taste it again. Look at it. Piece of the shrimp. Then you can see the greens all over it, which is the parsley and all the fresh herbs. The only thing we should next time I'll get some dill. You put some dill in this. Dill have a really good taste in it, really. If you never tried dill, you gotta cook with dill. You know what else? Instead of use the regular milk, the coconut milk, really the coconut milk is the bomb. The coconut milk with the cheese, the cilantro, the parsley, I can taste it. I can actually taste the cilantro and the parsley. The green onion, the garlic, I taste everything. This is what I said about fresh herbs, right? So no, we're done. Food is done. So what we're gonna do? My finishing touch for my Canadian food. Right? We want all this fresh herbs now, and with the steam, the heat gonna kind of pre-cook them, but you will still get the flavor out of it because it's not cooked. And that's what I said. Sometimes to get the best out of fresh herbs is saute it on top of the food when you're done cook. Trust me, people. Food raw like this to eat, it's good for your body. Now we're gonna take it, we're gonna sprinkle it over it, right? And that's how we share it. Fresh herbs. I'll show you in a minute, people. I'll show you. Nice. That is it. See? My version of Canadian food with a twist, a Jamaican twist. See? Look at it. Take a good look at this, people. My mac and cheese with lots of fresh herbs, garlic, parsley, cilantro, a lot of herbs and spice and seasoning and shrimp. Then coconut milk, it's nice, really, it's nice. But that is it, my peeps. Okay? That is it. So we're gonna dish out some on a plate and make you see on the platter. Let's do it up before I end this live, right? Alright, my people, let me show you. Okay? Show you what it looks like on the platter. That is it. Yeah. That is it, my people. Food done. This is the finishing product of my Canadian craft dinner, KD, macaroni and cheese, right? With that twist, right? You see all the greens, the herbs, and the spice, and the shrimp, then coconut milk. Trust me, people. I'll put a description in the box so you guys can go check it out. It's in Flint Food and Adventure TV. That is it. See? Yeah, my people. All right. So, peeps, as you can see, that is it for the day. And dinner is served. Look at that. That's it. Look good, no? Look good. Tastes good too. Coconut milk, it's a cinch. Really come out good. I'm looking for the cover for this pan. And for that. And we only use 2 of this cheese, which is good. Right? I didn't want to use 3. Alright, my people, thank you very much for watching, liking, sharing Flint Food and Adventure. And have you guys a good week. Until the next one, peace.